Dick. Right in the dick. Right in the dick.
Welcome
right
back.
In the dick.
Welcome back to recording sessions longer than 2 hours. We weren't able to do those for a long time because our hardware sucked. And once you get that internal Elgato, the external Elgatos suck. But once you get to those internals, they
do some work.
Yeah. Apparently you need those PCIe lanes straight to the CPU, and yeah, they're good.
Love them.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't had any problems with any kind of encoding since that.
Until we have a problem with this section.
Yeah, I can't wait until you're editing this very episode and it starts to like do those weird like tile graphical glitches where the screen starts to tear and then you lose a couple seconds of audio. You remember.
Back in the
hey, there he is on his forehead. He's looking kind of dumb with his finger in his thumb. So it's the bit episode. Yay. Between yesterday and today, I went and did your favorite drug, which is why, real quick...
It took 24 hours to go do that drug.
Which is why we're getting back to... Well, that's why I was happy. I said, I looked at the timer. I said, hey, we're past the 2-hour mark, and nothing is drifting. Nothing is going to be broken afterwards. All of our mic problems are fixed for now. Because it is definitely for now. Every time you upgrade your hardware, something
Anytime you
breaks.
upgrade anything.
Yeah.
Keep your head still.
Alright, so yeah, it's the bit episode where I explain something. I, John the Branch, do your favorite drug, whatever your favorite drug it is, whether it be sugar or cocaine.
Or cocaine sugar.
Black tar heroin. Or smiles. Yeah, I went and I did that drug between yesterday and today, and now I'm going to explain something to you. Normally I try to explain something that someone down below in the comments has asked me to explain, but you're all lazy and I never hear from you. You know.
One of these days.
Perry's Adventure. We want to hear from you.
Call out post.
Yeah, this is the call out post. Alan H, who we haven't heard from for a while. Do you still watch us, Alan H? We don't know. We're not creepy
Leave a
stalkers.
comment down below if you do.
Yeah, and ask me to explain something on a future bit episode. It can be anything. It can be researched. It doesn't have to be researched. It can be off the cuff. It's whatever. I can take it serious. Whatever. We're just trying to show. Oh, he's got a back tattoo. Very tasteful.
That means he's a slut.
Yeah, we want your sweet engagement, okay? That's all we're after.
As well as, view hours.
Hashtag shameless. Well, yes, ultimately we want the view hours, right?
Because we need 4,000
We want that
of
YouTube
those.
money. Speaking of which, we're trying to maybe start another channel related to this. Well, not related to this at all. Not gaming
Sideways related.
But, yeah, we'll see if that ever happens. It'll mostly involve Jamie.
I still think Jamie needs to make one of those, the Reddit channels, but...
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Oh, yeah.
No, I wasn't talking about our long-form content that we want to do. We also want to do that. Okay, anyway, so... I did the drug, and today I'm going to explain... Well, first, I wanted to ask you, I wanted to segue into this explanation. Amarith, what is your favorite...
Drug?
Kurzweil future... Sure, what is your favorite drug?
Sugar.
Sugar, yeah.
I
me too, clearly. Have you seen my gut?
Yeah.
I cannot... When it is in the house, I can't stop eating it. And now I'm trapped in the house. I'm glad Jamie only bought a bag of chocolate treats and not a regular Easter's worth, because it would have all been gone within a week.
No, John, that's the thing, is it's not post-Easter yet.
Oh.
Or it is as of,
airing,
but...
Yeah, Easter was 2 weeks... It's almost May, people might be back to work by now.
We'll see.
We'll see. I don't think so. I hope not. No. Most of the orders were through April, so...
Yeah.
Future you watching this already knows. You could be watching this 5 years from now and be like, gosh, they keep talking about this major life-changing, world-changing event that was happening back then. I'm so bored. This is so dated. But, it's kind of a really big deal right now. So anyway.
We're talking about the big Rona.
Yeah, the big Rona. I did the drug, and I'm going to explain my favorite Kurzweil technology. My favorite Kurzweil futuristic technology. So Ray Kurzweil, he's a futurist. He's the guy whose future I'm lamenting is being delayed by these pandemics. Yeah. A ruin hidden in the lake. Is it a water one? It's a water Colossus.
Snake.
Oh yeah, this is the underwater one. Oh yeah, there's a Twilight Princess boss that is just a straight up ripoff of this guy you're about to go to. Just a straight, and you'll know exactly which one.
I mean, I might not know because I've only played Twilight Princess like once.
Oh, okay. Anyway, okay. So yeah, he's this futurist, and he's the guy that pretty well like predicts. He's always a little early, but he predicts like, oh, computers will have advanced to this by now. We'll have this technology available to people. This is what the average wealth of people is going to be, and he's like really well pegged technology growth over the last 40 years from predictions he made starting 40 years ago. And his predictions are getting less and less accurate, which is to be expected. But like the singularity, the one that's like, oh shit, we don't know like how fast technology is going to develop after this point. It might be like instant Skynet. It might be we all kill ourselves. Is still on track to happen as soon as 2037, something like that.
And why is that?
Because that's the rate at which computing power and artificial intelligence will have improved to the point where we're just going to be able to develop technology exponentially faster with no stop.
Okay.
So that makes sense. It's one will have made the machine that can design a machine smarter than itself in a short period of time, which could design a machine even smarter. So it's that runaway train.
So forth.
Yeah, that's when the runaway train finally
happens.
Like when the brakes finally fail. Which could be a very good thing or a very bad thing. And I'm hoping it's a very good thing. I'm very optimistic. You could say we've been going in that direction for most of human history. I would argue we have been. We've been having these breakthroughs and these no turning back points, and they just happen and we get over them. And this is just the next really big one. And it's just happening faster, Yeah. One of them was agriculture, and that took thousands of years to occur. And then one of them was mass media, and that only took 30 years to occur. And now this is like the conglomeration of mass media and internet and information processing.
Deadly viruses.
Yeah, this is we're getting to the point where we're going to be a Type 1 civilization soon. That's where we control all the energy. We control energy equivalent to what hits our planet from the sun. It's a way of saying we're this advanced. Anyway. So, what's your favorite like upcoming? Oh, this is what the futurists say is really likely to happen in the next 100 years, and you can't wait. Like, is it like it could be just like space elevatory stuff? Like transportation systems for
body mod shit.
It could be body. Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, anything that can change your physicality. Is that it? Is that your answer? It's the you get a shot and 2 weeks later, after a lot of sweating and being hungry and your body hurting, you're now 6 inches shorter. Yeah, you have this anatomy. Yeah, you have this anatomy, and that could be 1,000 things, right? That could be your arms. Like that doesn't just have to be change; it can be augmentation. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You could go Goro. Although I think I would prefer in that situation to have something more like just mental control over accessories, the Doc Ock kind of thing.
Sure.
So that I can have a natural form. I mean, I do want to be invulnerable and invincible, but
would be cool.
But like my day-to-day moving around, at least for now, I would be nostalgic over something approximating a human form. Maybe I'm a hot elf chick at some point, because that would be fun for a couple weeks. But, I guess it depends how fast you can change. Because if you could just change overnight, I would be trying on all sorts of stuff, right?
It probably wouldn't be overnight. It would probably take weeks.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying, like, as technology progressed, I mean, maybe not. Maybe there's a thermodynamic limit. Maybe the laws of physics state you cannot change these complex structures at a rate faster than X.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I say, like, weeks is probably the most.
Like, that's the reason that the transporter in Star Trek is the most bullshit, is because just the heat made from making all of those tiny informational decisions, like, you just can't transport something that like complex. It's just not. You're going to explode. You're gonna make a black hole putting that much energy into one space to make that happen.
That and you die every time you go through the transporter, right?
Yeah, right, exactly. Callbacks, I like that. For our 3 watchers that watch everything. So, my favorite Kurzweil future technology.
Yes.
Specifically, these are ones that he predicted. It's foglets. It's foglets all the way.
Foglets?
I started explaining. I gave a brief overview.
Explain foglets.
In the explains episode that we did for Star Trek, where Jason from MegaBearsFan.net had me explain Odo's bullshit.
Yeah.
The shapeshifters, but a foglet is a microscopic robot. It is a nanite that is small enough and powerful enough
for a man
that it can stay afloat in the air. Just off of like the energy it receives from the sun or some transmitter in the room or in the area or from somewhere. It's receiving energy from something, and it can receive enough energy to power itself to stay in the air and navigate a little bit so that they can move around a little bit. And he proposes that by like the 2070s or 2080s. So like again, Ray Kurzweil is pretty optimistic. He thinks that within about 30-40 years we'll be adding years to our lives faster than we're living them. Right. So that we'll have reached medical immortality. We might not have reached. We did this one already.
That's where it's pointing, though.
Yeah, maybe you go past here. Where is it pointing? It doesn't feel like it's pointing anywhere.
Yeah, it's like I'm not in the sun.
Oh, it's like down lower.
Further out.
Well, yeah, I would definitely get back on the horse. I'm gonna take a long time to run
it's
around
out in
here.
the water.
Oh. Oh yeah, he did say this was another water one. Oh yeah, I think it's just further out in the lake. Okay. Anyway. So yes, a foglet is a nanite that can sit in the air and do things like form into shapes, like dispense out of the air and all collect together. So normally the air is just this like dusty, but they're so fine and tiny that you don't see them as dust.
Right.
They're just mixed into the air, but they're making the air in the room heavier. There's enough of them so that you can just with your mind command them to, shape of blank.
Form of a ball of water.
And this is gonna be far enough in the future, presumably, if the technology keeps developing like it is. Now, this is something that might be, again, physically limited. This might just not be possible because the complexity isn't something that can be done.
Truly predicted.
At the scale of that. Yeah, you can't have robots that tiny making decisions like that. But it's sure a cool thought to think of. I mean, by the time you've got that, you might be just living in a virtual space anyway, and that sort of idea makes no sense anyway, because you just literally edit your reality around you to be what you need it to be.
Yeah.
So, it would be like hacking. You'd be effectively hacking your reality, which, by the way, would be a good reason to find out if we live in a simulation here in our existence, because if we do, wouldn't it be nice if you could just hack yourself
to be immune
infinite
to the corona.
food, infinite energy, live as long as you want, put all the cheat codes on, right?
I was going to say become immune to corona.
But
reset
yeah.
the Jumanji board.
But according to Ray Kurzweil, and he's fairly accurate, as long as society doesn't completely topple and we don't go into another Bronze Age collapse style end of civilization.
Which, sometimes...
Could be. This could be that...
Agro, how the fuck did you get over here?
We could be in our... what's our REM situation right now? The end of the world as we know it?
We could be plaguing.
Yeah. We gotta at least get to another shrine before we end the episode of Amarith.
Yeah, I know. Or the Colossus. And actually kill it and just make it a long episode.
Well, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Have you finished explaining your thing?
Yeah, so a foglet is a microscopic robot that can distill out of the air to form new things. As you go further and further up the futurism tree where we get more and more into speculative technology, if you can do things like what you would call alchemy, turning one atom into another without nuclear fusion to do it, or you just have enough energy, compact and dense enough to make fusion at a microscopic level, or something like that.
Make fusion in a microwave?
Yeah. No, like some microscopic fusion process. Then you could make it do things like form food, like a replicator. That's not how replicators work in Star Trek. In Star Trek, they just have inputs. They're like a 3D printer. There are streams coming in of these are these molecules and these are these molecules. Yeah, and they have down to individual atoms, and they can synthesize molecules together, but they're most efficient. Oh gosh, this is the wrong explains episode for that. Okay, what did you want to get onto? It sounded like I prompted a thought for you.
No, not really.
Oh.
I'll just keep on going on.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying to fucking find out where the fuck to go.
Well, because you were right about being in the sun. I'll pontificate more about the stuff that Kurzweil has predicted.
Okay, go on.
I mean, let's see. He's been mostly on track with computing power. Where is the sun? He has been. Now I'm invested in your journey, Amarith.
Up.
Is it up or down? It's down, because remember
Down
this one was
right.
another lake. Yeah, this one was like a lake one. Yeah, do you want to keep hugging that wall, or do you think you went the wrong way?
I'm hugging the wall.
Okay.
I think we're getting there, maybe.
Okay.
Like something's.
I believe in us. If we're not, we're gonna be close to a shrine, and then I can. Oop. Whoop. Whoop.
Aggro?
We were going downhill, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
If the fucking camera will like obey.
Telepathic control of
Horses.
of machinery around us is something we're supposedly going to be developing over the next decade and like start integrating into daily lives. I'm extremely excited about that.
Like you won't even have to be like, "Yo, Alexandra."
Yeah. You're just hopefully. Oh, hey, we found a shrine. You're just going to be able to think it. Okay, so we got to get the lizard, and then the episode will be over.
Sure, and then we'll eventually be on track to finding this Colossus.
Oh wait, we don't have to get. We can just end the episode right now. Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, they want to see us kill the lizard.
The gamers don't have to see us kill a lizard and find the fruit on the tree. They can imagine it in their
But what if they can't imagine it?
They have their imaginations.
What if they don't have their imagination? What if someone stole it?
They can see it in their minds.
No.
Yeah, they can. Stole their imagination. What's that from?
The imagination thief. You never had someone steal your imagination?
You made that up,
motherfucker.